Thanks for being here, everybody. I really appreciate all your comments and your likes and your subscribes and your shares. Thank you so much for the interaction and for spending time with me here. Let us check right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you. I do hope that you can hear me okay. It got a little warm. I turned on the fan there. It's on the lowest thing, but it is kind of loud. So my apologies. Hopefully the captions won't take too long to generate and you can utilize that if it is affecting your hearing at all. Check right in. Spirit, what is the collective energy, please, Spirit? What storyline would you like to share with collective energy, please, Spirit? What storyline would you like to share with the collective energy, please, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles. Hard work, routine hard work. Challenged by Four of Swords in the upright. Planning for the future. Relaxing. Recovering and recuperating. In the subconscious, we got the Emperor. Father figure, controlled, disciplined. Rules and power, authority in the recent past. Ten of Pentacles. Financial security, stability. An inheritance. Intentions and expectations. Ooh, strength in reverse. Somebody's in low energy, raw emotion, struggling with pride, feeling weak. It's like your blessing is causing somebody some problems in the near future. In the near future, we've got the Two of Pentacles in the upright. Negotiations, balancing decisions, managing multiple priorities. The lens is being looked through. The Four of Cups in the upright. Some things getting disconnected. Some things being ignored. In the environment. The Lovers. The strength of two together. Values. Love and harmony. Hopes and fears. The Empress. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress here. Strength of two together. And the outcome. Five of Swords. having to walk away. disappointment and walking away from these negotiations and contracts. Because we're reconciled in the Ten of Cups reunion. New beginnings, innocent, blind faith, trust, and teamwork and collaboration for long-term rewards, making a transition, releasing the baggage, and moving on. Compass. Hard work, routine, slow and steady, defense. The challenge is to recover and recuperate and plan for the future. Justice. The Emperor is here. The authority, protection. Survive. Ten of Pentacles. Inheritance, domestic happiness. Competition. The competition is feeling weak. They're feeling weak. They're undergoing a hardship. Struggling with their pride. Trying to juggling multiple priorities. Peace. Somebody's being disconnected. Somebody's being disconnected, going in the grave, made invisible. This competition. The Lovers are here, the strength of the Lovers together. We got wholesome. So there's the strength of two together against those who are not wholesome. The Empress is here. Purpose. Somebody's not able to take her purpose. Somebody who's going in the grave. Somebody's being disconnected, going in the grave, being made invisible. They're not wholesome. They don't have a purpose here. The Lovers are here. The Empress, the Emperor, they survived. And there is more conflict. From those who are vain. Those who are vain are still bringing conflict. That's all they know. Remember? Optimism. Innocent. You might get a visitation from a chicken. Working both sides of the storyline here. Prophesied. You are conscientious and coming into your evermore. This tribe was bringing drama. You didn't do anything. This player was trying to get your spiritual throne. Working hard at it. To be seen as an important leader. Somebody from your ancestry, a witch from your ancestry. Bringing conflict. And it's time, because it's time to, there's been attention brought to it, and it's time for you to take that seat. These ones are, you're being seen, you're being watched. These ones still want your seat. You survived, and they're still coming at you. They still want your seat. They won't stop until they go in the grave. Hard work, a routine, a defense, neglected, failed to give you what you needed. Justice is being served. It's time for you and this Empress and this Emperor to recover. And it's time for justice to be served. They survived. They survived this challenge. They survived these jackwagons that were having fun, hurting them. Their inside jokes. Hardy har har har. You got your Ten of Pentacles here, and they're not strong. They're feeling very weak. They're undergoing hardship. There's gossip in the reverse. You don't care what people think about this. They won't mend this connection. They're feeling weak. They're in strength reversed. So they're in raw emotion, low energy, hardship, suffering hardship. They can't fix the connection. You're at peace. There's negotiations, balancing decisions. We've got reciprocity here. Equal give and take. Somebody's being disconnected. These competition. They're being disconnected, going in the grave, being made invisible. They're not wholesome. Overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining them. The lovers are together. These people who aren't wholesome, they have a lot of secrets. The Empress is here. Somebody was not able to knock her out of her purpose. She is irreplaceable. They couldn't knock her out of her purpose. She's irreplaceable. Nobody can do it like her. But you do have this vain person or vain people, unsatisfied, wanting to fight about it still. Their values are all about money. And you got this Ten of Pentacles. So they're going to want to come and take it from you because that's how they are. They can't mind their own business because everybody's business is their business. We got a new chapter here, and they're in regret because they've been detached. And they are hurting from the damage they've caused. You're entering a passionate union. They failed to give you what you needed. You were able to put up a defense. They have to accept the things that they cannot change. Justice is being served. You're resting, you're relaxing, you're recovering. You're here, Emperor and Empress together. You both survived. They couldn't knock you out of your purpose. You're irreplaceable. And you're strong together. In purpose, justice, humor, focusing on the lighter side of life. Can't get wrapped up or spend too much time on these things that really piss us off, you know, because that'll just lower our vibration and encourage more negative thought forms to flow through our mind. So you got the Ten of Pentacles here. This competition is out of balance. You don't care what anybody says. This competition is out of balance. They're in the Strength reversed. They're in grief, in hardship. You cannot mend this relationship because Emperor and Empress are free. Emperor and Empress are free. And they are healthy. They're at peace. And they're an equal match. These ones who were in competition, they're in the Strength reverse, suffering hardship. They're in grief. They cannot mend this connection. They're being disconnected. They're going in the grave. They're being made invisible. And they're feeling overwhelmed and stressed out by this. Yeah, they're all up in their head, spinning round and round. The Strength of Two together is here, dealing with people who aren't wholesome, with secrets. Judgment, calling judgment, delivering justice, defense. Emperor and Empress who survived. These ones could not take them out of their purpose. They're seen as irreplaceable, or that's how they feel about each other. And we got somebody's envious and they're not a friend. Yeah, enemies. Enemies are envious. They wanted to fight you. They call it competition, you know, and they're still envious. They're up there in the Five of Swords energy, vain, wanting the money. Give me the money. Greedy, ruthless. And they're weak right now too, so they're weak because you are at peace and this is over. They're bringing conflict out of vanity. They want your money. We're returning to peace. This is death. They're going in there's grave, invisible. They're overwhelmed. They're being disconnected. Disconnected, out of balance, death. Death. Death to that. The vain people are coming. They want to abuse you and they're being put to death. Okay? And we're restoring peace. We're moving into relationships that serve the higher good. Relationships that are trustworthy and guided correctly. There will be a change. We're expanding in consciousness and awareness into abundance, limitless manifester. And those who are guilty are in regret because they got denied. They've been denied and they're in regret. Because the Emperor and the Empress are here in service with gifts of the soul that benefit themselves and others. They want, these ones, they want forgiveness because they persevered with happiness. And they have to surrender their need to control. Patience, all things happen in divine order. With gratitude and love. Success over adversity. Adversity fails. You've got success over adversity. Adversity fails. And they're in fear. False person. Neglected to give you what you needed. Either of you. And you were able to defend yourself from this person. And they have to accept the thing. They have to accept that. Slow and steady wins the race. Justice is being served. The Emperor and the Empress are in their purpose. They're delivering justice and judgment. Marriage. They're married. They're married. The strength of two together. The Emperor and the Empress are together. They survived. This false person who neglected them, they're remembering all the humor, all the laughing. They thought it was so funny. They're thinking about the great fortune and the gift that goes to these high honor people. See, the Emperor and the Empress are high honor. They are a gift. They are a Ten of Pentacles. And you've got these jealous, low vibrational people wanting to commit heinous crimes to get their hands on this wealth. The Emperor survived. And now these ones are remembering what they did to the Emperor. How funny they thought it was. They're facing poverty. They're losing everything. The Ten of Pentacles is here. Emperor doesn't care what anybody thinks about this. Competition is knocked out of balance. They're upside down. They're in low energy. They're in raw emotion. They're feeling weak. They're having hardship. They're in grief. There's no mending. There's no mending the connection. Main female has her freedom. She's at peace, and the Emperor and the Empress are here equally yoked, managing multiple priorities. Expectation. Reciprocity, equal give and take. These ones are being disconnected, in the grave, invisible, overwhelmed, stuck in their head. They don't get to go anywhere on the distant horizons. They don't get a wish come true on the distant horizons. The strength of two together, the lovers are here, and they're calling judgment on people who aren't wholesome, who kept secrets. Unexpected income. Empress is here. They couldn't keep her out of her purpose. She's irreplaceable. The enemies are envious. The enemies are envious, and they're going in a coffin. Vain people are bringing a Five of Swords conflict. Their values are all about money, and there's death and a restoration of peace by the main male. Together, they are together here. So you've worked slow and steady in the defense. Patience, everything happens in divine order. These ones have to accept the things that they cannot change. They neglected to give the Emperor and the Empress everything they needed, these false people. But they were able to defend themselves adequately. And now they're in their purpose, calling, delivering justice. They are here wedded, in recovery, making plans for the future. This false person didn't get a vow. Yeah. We got marriage. Yeah. Four of Swords, marriage, family, justice, purpose, marriage. Marriage, marriage, family, self-love. The Emperor survived. This false person is reminiscing about how funny they thought it was to hurt them. They're facing poverty. They didn't win the gift. They got poverty. The Ten of Pentacles is here, so there is domestic stability for this Emperor and Empress. They don't care what people are saying. This competition is out of balance. This whole network of people could not cause you a loss. This competition is out of balance. They're in low energy and hardship, suffering hardship. Because they don't have any energy. They're in grief because they can't fix it. The main female has her freedom. And she's here with the Emperor. Family, marriage, self-love, marriage. They can't bully this main female anymore. She's at peace. She's in a equal give and take union with the Emperor. They are managing multiple priorities. They've got their health. Those who cursed them and their reunion are in danger. Those who cursed them and their reunion are in danger. Because they have alliances. Because they're trustworthy and honest. And they're coming into a family tree. They're starting a new family tree. And these people who are in low energy, they don't know what to do. They're confused. They're in a nightmare. And they're protesting. They're protesting the work that the Emperor and the Empress are doing. They tried to rob the Emperor and the Empress. They're still trying. Oh, they're not giving up. Oh, they're not giving up. Bless their souls. But they're being disconnected. Look at that. Four of Cups, disconnected, grave, invisible, no distant horizons. They're overwhelmed and stressed out. They're stuck in their head. They're sick and they're going to get death. The Lovers are here, calling judgment on unwholesome people who have secrets. Saving. Unexpected income. Empress. These ones are protesting. They couldn't knock the Empress, or they were trying to knock her out of her purpose. They couldn't affect her purpose. She's irreplaceable. The enemies who are envious are going in a coffin. They're protesting it. They're bringing conflict. They're vain. Their values are all about money. And there's another death card for the mask wearer. The vain mask wearer. Whose values are all about money. We got aid. So you receive charity, a kindness, and these ones are frightened because they're mentally disturbed. They cast rituals to try to take your blessing. But you stayed calm. You're a sweetheart. these they're using prayers to fight with you. It's like, what are they doing? Are they using the Bible to fight with you, to create conflict with you? But here we got no vow. So it's like somebody stopped working with them. Regarding this real estate. They feel awkward. They didn't know what they were getting into, and justice is being served. As promised, they fell into a trap. And eternal love's going on an adventure of indulgence with their alliances. Starting a new family tree. So this is like spirit. This false person neglected to give these people what they needed, and they had to survive. It's like spirit doesn't want to work with them. They didn't get the money. No money. They have to accept that. And we got letter in the reverse. So they're not getting an invitation. They ignored a letter. They ignored a warning. Enemy. You're recovering and calling justice on this enemy. This is your purpose. You're in your purpose. The Emperor and the Empress are here calling judgment and delivering justice for these enemies against marriage and family and love. They did not triumph. They did not get the gift that belongs to the Emperor and the Empress. They survived. They're facing poverty. They're facing poverty and misfortune. And everybody's talking about this sweetheart. Ten of Pentacles. This network, they couldn't cause you a loss. This haughty foe who is competing with you is out of balance. They're struggling with their pride. They have low energy. They're in hardship and grief. They can't fix this connection. They're in danger because of the curses that they have cast in the past. They can't bully this main female anymore. She's free. Happiness, cheerfulness. They can't bother her anymore. And they're sick about it, and they need consolation. There's reciprocity. Everybody's getting equal give and take. There's expectation. There's an expectation. This robbery. Somebody was expecting to rob you. Maybe you're expecting it. You're at peace. Waiting. You're waiting. Just waiting. They're getting disconnected. They're sick. There's death. There's grave. There's invisible. No wish come true. Overwhelmed and stuck in the imagination. This scholar, a scholar, is being disconnected. A scholar who what? Made people invisible for fun? He's getting what he gave. He made people invisible for fun, and now he's getting reciprocity. Widower. So this non-wholesome person has secrets. The two lovers are here with the strength of two together. They're calling judgment regarding the sudden wealth and then the savings. We got widower there. What about this widower? We got the lovers and the widower. What's that about, Spirit? The lovers and the widower. What's that about, Spirit? There's an older woman who is in melancholy. Or a young woman is upside down or sick or in melancholy because she's a widower. Okay, so we got an older woman in melancholy, a widower. Non-wholesome person, secrets, under judgment. We got joyfulness, money, up in their thoughts. Spirit, what is this widower thing here? We got the truth. The truth. The truth is out regarding secrets. Messenger in the reverse. Didn't get a message. Hiding a message. There's secrets. They're in sorrow. Because the truth is out. The Empress is here. We got house. They weren't able to destroy her purpose. They tried to destroy her purpose. Enemies are envious. Priest in the reverse. A priest in the reverse couldn't take her purpose. So he wasn't able to replace her because she's irreplaceable. This enemy who was envious is protesting, and they're going in a coffin. The Lord is putting them in a coffin. This mask wearer is under conflict. This vain mask wearer. Their values are all about money, and there's death. Death to pleasure seeking. No more pleasure seeking. There is death. The main male is here with his courtship in peace and hope. and hope for a child. A soldier is sighing because they owe this merchant a fortune. They're always stealing. And they're surprised that it's over. The reunion is here with a wedding and a gift. Faithful friend. This servant is sick in the room, which is the mind. They could be going through a mental journey. Love is here in service in the lovers. It's time for love to take over. And this old woman is in despair, going to prison, because the emperor has his wife. I hope this read clarified something that perhaps you already knew. I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.